Look both ways and then look again. The next big change to the streetscape is congestion pricing. Manhattan Borough President Mark Levine has a plan and a message.
I want every person who's waiting for a subway train that's not coming to understand that congestion pricing will help fix that. I want every person who's struggling to get in and out of a station because there's no elevator or it's not working to understand that congestion pricing will help fix that.
But he also has a lot of questions, and he's not the only one. The MTA has held 19 public information sessions and is currently doing the federally required environmental assessment and responding to follow-up questions from the U.S. Department of Transportation. The borough president thinks more specifics on the actual plans will help people understand. He's calling for two-way tolling based on peak or off-peak travel. Immediate rebates based on income. As of now, people who make less than $60,000 would get a tax credit at the end of the year. The Traffic Mobility Review Board, with appointments from the governor and the mayor, will decide many of the details, but it's not been officially organized yet. Borough President Levine wants a streets master plan as well. Dr. Keith Taylor lives in Upper Manhattan and is on his block association.
It needs to reflect the economic realities on the ground.
And the messaging does need to be better. I'm doing my part, we're all doing our part. The public has to understand this directly impacts their quality of life.
The review board will ultimately decide who doesn't have to pay. Exemptions have been suggested for everyone from first responders to people with medical appointments. Congresswoman Nicole Maliotakis wants to hear the details and has introduced a bill with a Democrat colleague from New Jersey that would prohibit federal funds from the project without an economic impact study.
We feel very strongly in a bipartisan fashion that the federal government should not allow any funding to go toward the implementation of congestion pricing in New York City until the full picture is provided to the public and we get guarantees that our constituents are not going to be double tolled.
The legislation does say you would only pay it once. Could there be a credit for a toll already paid on another bridge or tunnel? That review board has to take that up, but the MTA isn't even at that process yet. They're still going through it with the feds. They welcome the borough president's ideas. This probably wouldn't even take effect until the end of next year. Along 3rd Avenue in Manhattan, Greg Mocker, Pix 11 News.